Shalom, Israel. First of all, I'd like to give all honor and glory to Yahweh and Adios Mashakosha. Second of all, I'd like to give double honor and glory to the elders of His truth and pave the way for us to come in and grow in His truth. I also like to give a strong shalom to the brethren who are diligent in His truth, seeking after righteousness' sake, and fleeing from the lust of this world. I give you a strong shalom. But today we can make a quick video on people being reincarnated. Because, like, in case you didn't know, this isn't some Christianity where they teach you about eating pork and lies. But, like more than like you're an Hebrew Israelite if you're watching this video. And, like, this is a true doctrine. Like, people get reincarnated. Everybody gets reincarnated. But for this video, and for time's sake, I'll only show, like, two prophets being reincarnated. Or, well, not reincarnated, but, like, you can, like, from the verses, you can allude to them being reincarnated. The first verse I'd like to get is the book of Daniel, chapter 12, and verse 13. But go thou thy way till the end be, for thou shalt rest and stand in thy lot at the end of the days. So like when Daniel was writing this, I believe this like third year of Cyrus, or I mean I have to go to like verse 11. Pretty sure that gives you the context. The first year of Darius. Alright. So basically, Daniel got a whole vision from the Lord about basically going into like the Grecian kings like Antiochus and Alexander and stuff like that. But like and like later on in Daniel 12, he's going to like about what's gonna basically happen in America. I believe from verse 6 on down, and he's asking for like a breakdown of it. But like most I said, nah, that's enough. Like just rest, and like he gave him like the time. Like I believe he said like 1,335 days. That's when all this like will be fulfilled and stuff. But talking on verse 13, he says, "But go." So like this would like be like in Daniel, like the latter end of Daniel's life. Like Daniel would have definitely been like older back then. So it says, "But go thou thy way till the end be come." Like if you like read the context, like really in the whole end, whenever it's talking about the end, like in the book of Daniel, it's speaking about like the end days, like at the earliest it would be speaking about Yahushua's time, and like the latest it would be speaking about the second wilderness. So and Daniel would have been dead for about that time. So like it says but it says go thou and thy way till the end be. So like, but what is Daniel gonna be doing like at the end? Like how's he still gonna be alive? For thou shalt rest. Like if like you have any type of common sense, I mean not to degrade brothers' intelligence, but like the verse clearly says, "But thou shalt rest," and like it clearly alludes to him dying or like resting a little while and then being reincarnated, because he even talks about being reincarnated like up in verse 4, I believe. Verse 2, "And many of them shall sleep or rest in the dust of the earth, shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame, and some to everlasting contempt." Because like that, even there proves reincarnation exists. So when we go back to verse 12, it says, "For thou shalt rest." Like Daniel is obviously gonna have to die, but he's gonna come back like in the latter times. And like more than likely, Daniel is already alive today, prophesying. But reading on, "And shall stand in thy lot at the end of the days." So like, what was Daniel's lot? To be to be righteous and to be a prophet. So Daniel nowadays is going to be righteous and righteous and a prophet, or at least when he comes back, if he's not already alive, if he's not already alive again. But the next I wanted to go to Book of Revelation, chapter 10, verse 11. This one that Most High speaking to John the Revelator. Revelation 10:11. And he said unto me, Thou shalt prophesy again before many peoples, nations, and tongues, and kings. Wait, but how is it, like, again, like this, similar to Daniel, like, Revelation, like, was written in 90, 80 years, something like that, or around that time. Like, John would have been an old man, and John was in prison in the island Patmos where he died. So how is he gonna prophesy to him? Or you could say there was a lot of people in the jail. Okay, you could say that he prophesied to many peoples. Like, but it says like in nations. Now you can't, like, if you want to be a devil, you can kind of twist up when it says nations and say, there's probably Arabs in that jail with John, and also white people and all that stuff. But my question is, why would they be speaking in different tongues if, like, in the Isle of Pathros, like, being that they were under the Roman Catholic rulership, more than likely they would have to speak in Latin. So why would they have to speak different tongues? And for the final thing, it says, and kings. Why would kings be like? Why would kings go to the prison just to hear a prophet speak? Because there's no historical account saying that John. There's no historical account saying that John was let out from prison just to go speak and prophesy to these kings. So you must conclude that. It's talking about regeneration or reincarnation for like the people that were the world. But anyway, this is just my quick video proving that reincarnation or reincarnation exists or something like that. But anyways, I pray y'all pray for me as I pray for y'all. I pray y'all pray for each other, that we may endure through all these trials and tribulations and only come out stronger and stronger, and that we may take the kingdom. But I like to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, and I do so by Shema Shah.